Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the month of October 2020 for the sign of Capricorn. All right, so before we begin, just a few announcements. First, thank you all for the new subscribers to my channel. Also, if you haven't done so yet, subscribe and click the all notification bell so that you are aware of all the content that's uploaded. Also, speaking of that content, every week on my channel, I do weekly angel tarot oracle card readings for the week, and I also do daily card messages I write on my community board post here on YouTube channel, as well as my Facebook page, which you can find that link below. And finally, I've been offering my angel reading for $77, the half-hour reading for 1 full hour since the pandemic, and it is still available for the month of October. So what you would do is go to my website, theangelschool.com, on the services page, and you would click the $77 half-hour reading. There's no other button for it. And within 24 hours on the first business day, not weekends, because I don't work on the weekends in my office, you will receive that confirmation email, and it will note the special offer for 1 full hour. Okay, so just to make you aware of all of that, and this is available to previous clients as well as new clients. So if this is something that you're experiencing the economic hardship, and this is available to you as well. All right, so let's take a deep breath together and really connecting with your heart space. And just be open to the energy that is flowing, the love that is flowing through your heart. And so I'm sort of seeing a vision that is so similar to the Four of Swords, okay? And I was seeing a tree trunk, which is a nice width, so it's not as wide as some trees could be, but it's definitely a strong connection. So that's good. I saw the word life, and I get a sense of something about life purpose, and also because I saw the angel number 9, which is about getting to work on your light work, or get to work on your spiritually based career. Okay, so the Four of Swords for me is about, putting your mind to rest, like give it a rest, so to speak. It's weird because it always looks like somebody is, deceased in the card. But I like to think of it as that, you need some stable time. You need some time to just get away from, your thoughts, or you eventually, it's like almost, I feel like it's a warning early on, like that if you don't, stop carrying the pain that the 3 kind of sort of talks about as one way, or the distractions that, to your growth, the expansion, because you keep focusing or having these negative perceptions of events, that it will lead to something that where your health is compromised, or you could quote unquote worry yourself to death, literally, right? So I feel like that they wrote the word trust, the letter T. So there's something that you need to trust that your life is going in the right direction. That you need to also trust that this is the right thing for you. Maybe you're struggling with, making this shift or coming out, with something related to your career. Maybe there's some way that, maybe you want to express yourself differently, and you're just really just worried about or really struggling. I want to say almost like heart-wrenching, heartbreaking, like your you're suffering because you can't rationalize this thing in your mind. What your heart is telling you to do, your mind can't rationalize it, okay? And there's almost, I'm seeing the word cognitive, like a cognitive disconnect or something that's happening here, so that your imagination is not filling in with all the considerations and rewards and opportunities that would be available to you if you do this. So it's like you're really blocked from being able to see this. Earlier I saw the angel number 83, and it says, the Ascended Masters have heard and answered your prayers about your financial needs. And I get a sense that this is, that this is the piece that you're struggling over, and yet this idea is the answer to that. And so I'm saying the word collapsed. So maybe you've had a really traumatic experience where you experienced some kind of economic collapse, or or something in your career has happened, and so you're really traumatized in some way, and really afraid to put your heart out there, to risk it everything, just because your intuition is just being annoyingly loud right now. The other angel number that I saw was God at 320. God and the Ascended Masters are surrounding you with supportive and healing love, helping you to have confidence that everything is in divine and perfect order. And I get a strong sense that you feel this, but your fears are just enormous, okay? And again, you're having this cognitive disconnect. And they wrote the word congestion. There's a lot of congestion of negative thoughts, and between the negative thoughts and the spiritual desires, the passions, you're kind of blocked, and it's kind of like, I hate to bring this up, God, but it's kind of like being constipated, and it's about not getting the proper nutrients in your diet, right? So here's something, you are not nurturing your creative side, your spirituality. Maybe you're not meditating enough, which is what that Four of Swords might suggest. Maybe you haven't been, keeping to your spiritual practice. Maybe you're not getting enough outside enough, or getting enough exercise, or eating properly, or sleeping properly. All of these things are blocks for that spiritual flow or channel of ideas. So let's take a look at the Archangel. See, they want you to, the High Priestess card here, and Archangel Haniel, and where they're asking you to, well, I didn't realize the cards were that low, to really, go within is the message of the High Priestess, to really, really kind of get yourself in this balanced place, the twos, right? Where, so that you can partner with the universe, okay? And so you really need to focus on getting in alignment. Maybe you need a little bit of a break or a vacation, or you just need something to do, something that's fun. It's something that will refresh you, rejuvenate you. Go for a swim, or go for a swim, or a bike ride, or hiking, or something like this. All right. So it says powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. All right. So working with Archangel Haniel for this month to help. Look at see, you can't make this stuff up. Oh my God. The fourth thought is the four of air or four of swords. And that's the vision that I saw. And look at here. So this really confirms, and look at the angel here. She's listening to the seashell. You really need to listen. With both of these cards, it's just really, you really need to listen. You really need to tune in. You're just so focused on what's going on around you. And, you know, 4 is about that stable foundation. Get back to your foundation. What, you know, if it's drawing, if it's writing, music, singing, what centers you? Okay, because you need that right now. The card says, spend time in nature listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice, because overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next step should be. Meditation can be very helpful. Okay, so you're just not going to get this any other way. You're going to really have to, even if you just every day start off your morning going on a walk on a trail, or walking by a lake, or sitting by a lake, or sitting under a tree, whatever you do, this ritual will sort of just help disconnect you from this problem that you're fixated on and that you're not going to solve this other way. And I'm seeing the word ego, so that the ego spirit guide is coming up, and it's about, because you need to see this from a higher place. You know, you're just too close to it, and you need some distance in order to really allow that congestion to break and to heal that cognitive disconnect. And I'm saying the word conversation. You know, I feel like once this happens, then the next step is for you to have a conversation, an open, honest conversation with whomever it is, or whatever it is that needs to be worked out. If it's got to be, you got to work this out with somebody, or if it's a group of people, you need to do that. But don't do that right now. There's some resentments, and I'm saying the word resentment. And so you need to get away from this so that you, it's not blown out of proportion. All right. So Capricorns, yeah, it's like you really need to ground, and your mind is always a little bit busy, and you really need to. Your mind is something that you really need to nurture on a consistent basis. Okay, so because sometimes you can maybe be grinding it so much that your mind is just working too hard, and it needs a vacation. It needs spa time, like spa for the mind. I don't know what that would be, but some of the things I'm suggesting and the card suggests would be like spa time for the mind, and you need to incorporate it into your life daily, weekly, at the very least. So I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and have a beautiful month. God bless you.